Okay, so we are still breaking down Isaiah chapter 5, verses 1 through 7, but specifically focusing on verses 1 and 2. Okay? And so there are many videos connected, because honestly this should be one long video, but I want to break this down bit by bit so we can take our time. Okay, reading Isaiah 5, and I specifically this morning just stopped and read through verse 7. I plan to continue to read obviously the whole chapter to get the full context, but in just those 7 verses, and specifically verse 2, the Holy Spirit led me to look at the parable of the wheat and the tare, or the weeds and the wheat. And so I want to read that for you. Okay, so Matthew 13 verses 24 through 30, I'm going to read it in the Amplified. And it says, Jesus gave them another parable to consider, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. And remember, the vineyard, right? When we think of the word vineyard, the Lord is the owner of the vineyard. God is the owner of the vineyard, right? And so it says, but while his men were sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds resembling wheat among the wheat, and went away. So when the plant sprouted and formed grain, the weeds appeared also. The servants of the owner came to him and said, Sir, did you not sow good seed in your field? Then how does it have weeds in it? He replied to them, An enemy has come, an enemy has done this. The servants asked him, Then do you want us to go and pull them out? But he said, No, because as you pull out the weeds, you may uproot the wheat with them. Let them grow together until the harvest. And the harvest time I will tell the reapers, First gather the weeds and tie them in bundles to be burned, but gather the wheat into my barn. This is a representation of the wheat carrying value, right? The righteous, and the weeds, lawlessness, wickedness, no value, right? To be burnt up. Hold on to that as we break down the rest of Isaiah chapter 5, verses 1 through 7.